Morning everyone. Good morning. Namaskar. So nice. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful time. And most of the people around the world today are frightened and scared because of the COVID corona. And it seems everywhere there is the virus. How can a tiny virus which cannot be even seen by a naked eye is creating so much of havoc? Think for a second, could it be something else? Now, dear parent, and your very special children, grown-up ones, 18, 19, 20 ones, and also the tiny baby ones. We all love you so much. And my special namaskar pranam to the grandparents. Namaskar. I have a message. I'm going to step into 77. In my years of life today, I'm dealing with so many children for close to 42 years. This school itself is 24 years plus. I see there are certain things which are so beautiful, so easy, so comfortable, but you and I have forgotten about it. We think today we are limited. I am only this body. Where is Robbin Ghosh? This is me. My body, my name, my form. You know that we specialize and we are on the journey of learning, understanding Vedanta. It's infinite ocean. More than 6,000 years old to the rich heritage of India. But we have forgotten. And we couple it with 50 years old plus with the International Baccalaureate, IB, pedagogy, the way the people learn. And what we do is we combine the two. How can we combine Vedanta with IB? You would be amazed to hear. More than 132 years ago, Swami Vivekananda talked about it in this book and said, what we want over here written is Western education coupled with Vedanta. And he goes on to say, Brahmacharya as the guiding motto, and Shraddha, respect Shraddha for own self. I will talk to you a little bit about Shraddha as we go along. But the most important message of Vedanta, very powerful, very simple. When Swami Vivekananda, 1893, 11th of September, gave a talk in Chicago World International Hall of Religion conference and brought India up into the world market. People didn't know about India then. People used to think, I heard, while there are people around the world, we travel extensively around the world, trained extensively, more than 15 countries, children. They say, oh, India, just a few years back, not today. I'm talking about 24 years back. India, yes, I know. There are scorpions and snakes all around you, isn't it? You know, this is the message of India, which Vivekananda brought Vedanta to the Western world and started to change it. I know you are sleeping bed of nails, isn't it? Can you imagine? This is how India was projected by the Western television system. And there are elephants and tigers. And that India today is going ahead, shooting ahead, leading. I want you to understand the essence of the Vedanta is I am Atman Brahman. I am Brahman. What is Brahman? Brahman is the Vedantic name of Ishvara, God. Those of you many don't believe in God. God is something what we have grown up believing. If you've been a good girl, good boy, and if you're kind and take care of people and your parent and poor people, and you will go to heaven. And supposing you ask, like Swami Vivekananda did, where is God? Have you seen God? Supposing you did ask, our preachers and priests and elders will say, yes, if you've been a good girl, good boy, you will meet God after you die. When you go to heaven. If you've been good, you'll go to heaven. If you've been bad, you'll go to hell. And this is the message with which we grew up. I'm saying, Vedanta says, Aham Brahmasmi. Main hi Brahma hu. What is Vivekananda saying to the world today? What are the great preachers of the world today telling? Discover who you are. So the essence of our school education in Victoria's Kids Educares, we are divinely blessed that you and I, we are all together as teachers, as parents, as children, as grandparents, and the management. Is what? Discover that secret power from within the child is parenting, is schooling. Discover that secret power, the treasure from within the child is schooling, is parenting. Today the world over is saying human consciousness, human brain can do anything. But you and I are landed up as like this. You can see most of us had the same potential as our babies have today. But we have grown up to be what? If you look carefully, limited. Sanskrit, Nama, Rupa, this is Vedanta language, Vyavahara. Name, form, usage. Look for a second. Think. My message to you. Reflect upon it. And if you like it, make it your own. Read. There are lots of material. We are born to be great. But you and I have not become great. Why? Because we were told, is that the way you spell Mediterranean, you monkey, you donkey? And how we were told by our teachers. And if we made one spelling mistake, we were told write it 100 times. And you and I wrote. In the bargain, what has happened today? Look carefully. We forgot the message of Vedanta by the British system of education which came in 16th century and invaded India's education and removed our earlier rich heritage of education. We took great pride. I'm a convent educated person. But we forgot convent education is very nice, very good. But we forgot the rich heritage of the Vedanta. So what we are saying, couple both. Join them together. And then you have East and West. The best of the technology and best of the rich spiritual heritage. In which, what is the essence? That power which is within me, if I can know about it, I come to be aware. How? This is what we do with your champion children. You will. You can. Very simple. So we say success comes in can. You know those juice can, fruit can, Coca-Cola can, Diet Coca-Cola can. Success comes in can. Meaning, I can. Not, I cannot. And you as the parent and the grandparent, and you as the grown-up kids, you have to realize, and this is the message of the Vedanta, I have the secret power within me. What has happened to you and me? We realize that everything that we want, we have. lot of want list, huge want list. Money, good looks, good health, and property, and good relationship, and good children, and good parent. Have you realized? We love to hear people telling good things about us. If somebody says one bad thing, we don't forget it. But if you have faith in your own self, and the moment we do that, called Shraddha, faith in our own self, then we know the answer to the problem that I have is not out there, it is in here, within. Infinite potential of this universe is lying within you and me. How? Then why are people suffering? Why is there poverty and sickness and corona? It is because we have forgotten about it. Alright, very nice. Then tell me, what is it that I have to do? Start to understand, learn to be with your own self for a while. Small amount of time every day. 15 minutes, not too much, for a great success. And if you see, the moment you start to see that you are doing good, you will grow. You know, taking you back to 1893, 11 September, Swami Vivekananda spoke to the world, shook up America. He talked about one story. I wish to refer to that with our great respect and prayers to Swamiji. The story goes like about a frog. A frog may end up coming from the ocean, and while walking, it fell down into a well, water well. And in the water well, there were other frogs, and there was the king bullfrog there. And he said, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" So the frog from the ocean said, "I'm from the ocean." The bullfrog said, "Ocean? What is ocean?" The frog from the ocean said, "It's huge. It's big." He said, "How big?" The bullfrog made one jump in the well. "This big?" Frog from the ocean said, "No, it's very big." He said, "What big? How big?" Okay, so he huffed and puffed and made a big jump. He landed from one wall of the well to the center of the well. He said, "This big?" The frog from the ocean smiled and he said, "No, it's very big, it's ocean." Frog from the well frowned. He said, "I don't believe you. Wait." He goes back to the wall, and naturally he lived all his life, and his family and children and everybody else is there, and he huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed and made a big jump, and he landed the other side of the well on the wall. The largest jump that one frog could do in that well. And he looked back at the frog from the ocean. He said, "This big?" The frog from the ocean smiled. He said, "No, much bigger." The frog from the well said, "I don't believe you. Get lost from here." The frog from the ocean said, "Come, I'll take you. I'll show you that ocean." Frog from the well said, "I don't want to go. I don't believe you. You're a fraud." The message that Vivekananda gave to the world is discover that power. You are the frog from the ocean. Metaphorically speaking, you have infinite potential. Learn about that potential. And it's not difficult. And if you and I can do that, if you and I as a parent can do that, then we have the secret power from within. And then you can. Success comes in can. Anything happens, you say, "I can. Let me try." Okay. Today, when I'm touching 77, tomorrow is my birthday, I realize that I have absolute, my deepest regard and the respect to my father and my mother, and to my great brothers and sister, and my friends and my colleague, and my teachers and my guru, and most important of all, that God which many of us may not believe, but to believe in your own self, you have no doubt. Do anybody has a doubt that God is there or not? There is a lot of doubt. It is the biggest, toughest thing to prove. But there is no doubt that I exist. Can any one of you have a doubt that you exist? Yeah. Can you, like that, understand that you have the power and you and God are not different? How is that? That will take a lot of time. But start with this. You exist. So let's look at it. I don't believe in God. All that is nonsense. But I know I exist. So who is this I? Let's analyze. Break it down. I'm a man, I'm a woman. What is it? I break it down. Smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller pieces. That's it. You'll come to cells and molecules. Break it down further. You'll come to atoms. You'll come to electron, proton, neutrons. Break it down further. What do we come to? We come to sub-atomic particle called meson, boson, electric, cryon. They are called sub-atomic particles. Break it down further. I'm coming to what all of you heard about Heisenberg and Isaac Newton's and Einstein's. Heisenberg, Einstein's quantum theory. I'm breaking down the quantum theory. What does it say when you break it down further? It comes to two things. Number one is energy. And human beings use that energy and make atom bomb and nuclear bomb. Something else. Energy and something else. What is that? It's called information. So gold is a different information than diamond. A girl has different information than a man. Julia Roberts has different information than Barack Obama or Narendra Modi. Swami Vivekananda has different information than Jesus Christ or Krishna. You have different information than the person next to you. Information. Now, when you look at it, forgetting God, looking at it quantum theory wise, what can you do? Change the information within you from I cannot to I can. I don't know how. I'm a monkey. Look at this school. I didn't know how to start this school. I'm a good fighter pilot. All I knew is good fighter pilot. Look at this school. Can you believe today? I can't believe it myself. That today, this is the International Baccalaureate Evaluation Report, 15th November 2019, just 6 months ago. They visited. Those of you interested, many of you have seen it also. Come and see it. They say, we cannot believe. You know how it went about? After the first day, they had a 3.5 days visit. After the first day, I came to know from our coordinator, principal ma'am, head of the programs, the IB evaluators, 3 of them, checking everything about the school, including that lift guy, to the security, to everything. And they're not believing. What? How our children are doing, talking, our teacher, what product they're showing, what painting or writing or whatever research, not believing it. Can it be possible? In a doubt. When I came to know Next day morning when I received them, I came along, walked with them, and I said, why don't we sit for a while at about 11:30 today? They said, good idea, we will come. Came, I spoke to them. I asked them, you don't believe it, isn't it? They said, yes, how can it be? It's too good to be true. I said, right. I spoke to them for 2 hours. What we are doing here. And you know what we're doing? Dear parents, grandparents, all we're doing is coupling the ancient India's Vedanta. The secret is within the child. All we have to do is just believe in that. And Western world is talking about it, revolutionizing the concepts of learning. It is given here. And all you have to do is see. If you read it, it's talking. You can read it. Every child has at birth a greater potential of intelligence than Leonardo da Vinci or Isaac Newton or Einstein could ever use in their life. Every child, your child too. Hey, you and I also had, but we lost it. Wrong education system. Notice what she's saying in the revolutionizing the learning. Dr. Gordon Dryden and Janet Voss, they've been my good coordinator guide for a long time in US. What's he saying? The world our kids are going to live in is changing 4 times faster, 4 times faster than our local schools. More schools are not changing. You and I have to change. The only thing which is constant today is change. Isn't it? Your body is changing, our body is changing. We are growing younger, day by day in our mind with our desires and cravings, and we find everything is out there. And so we are racing. So what happens? We feel we are insufficient. We not feel happy about ourselves. And we are racing our things. We are getting, look at the affluent countries today. Look at their children, their teenagers. Talk about whether Japan or America or European countries. They have, financially they're much better off. India is rising, our children are shooting ahead. And as per Bill Gates, it is there in YouTube. Shift is happening. Go through it, please. Please go through it. Wikipedia, India's economy, shooting ahead. India is going to go ahead as per Bill Gates, as per Vivekananda. In this book, in page 3 and 4, lectures from Colombo to Almora. Page 3 and 4, Vivekananda is saying, India will shoot ahead. Will become the Punya Bhumi, the holy land, and will lead the world with not just spirituality, certainly, but in academics, in technology, and most important, financially, money. The prediction of Bill Gates is most of you are going to cross 100 years of life. There, YouTube, please go through it. Shift is happening. So in this dynamic world, don't let this little corona put you down and make you start to think and worry and worry and worry. What if? Have you realized today everybody is scared to touch anything or do anything because there's corona there? I'm not saying don't take protection, don't take preventive measures. Sure, use the mask. I'm always carrying the mask with me in my pocket. I use it because this is the country and you and I and law. And besides, we must take protective measures. Do ensure those disciplines. But side by side, what about the mind? Know that we can. And the moment we do this, something will happen. you will see tremendous opportunities will come. So abundantness, affluence is, say the book on affluence, how to be affluent. In this affluence, it's talking about all we have to know. It's written here. To become aware, know that we are infinite possibilities. Notice the same thing is in Vedanta. And what is the latest Western motivators, Stephen Covey and all the people, the latest ones are talking about? They are telling, if you want to know, where will you be 6 years from today? Just watch your thought. What you're thinking today is where you will be. So change your thinking process. Whatever negativity comes in, wipe it off, snip its tail off, and say, you will. You know, last 51 years, I have not done absolutely one thing. I've not told a single lie. Start establishing that truth. Most of us have forgotten what is written in Ashok's Stambha. Some of you remember. Mandakya Upanishad Stotra, second sutra. Satyameva Jayate, Jayate shall win if you hold on to the truth. But look at everyone. Most of us don't tell. Some of us do. Hold on to that truth. Guide the children. Encourage them. Truth shall win. Shall prevail over everything. Imagine a huge ocean, this ocean of life, this universe. Imagine, ocean. There are lots of waves, thousands, millions, billions of waves. Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, imagine, just imagine. And all the waves are moving and surfing and making big noise and having fun, playing. Imagine one wave is me, like all of us are. I am a Robbin Ghosh wave. I'm having fun with my husband, with my wife, with my parents, with my children, with my friends. We're playing, just like you and I are doing today. One friend tells me, hey Robin, can you see that line? I said, yeah, what is that line? I can see a dark line in the front. You don't know? I said, no. What is it? He said, that's the shoreline. I say, shoreline? Imagine, I'm a wave. He said, yeah, that's a shoreline. I said, what happens there? He said, you're going to die there. Now don't get upset, I'm talking about dying. I said, die? What is die? He said, you don't know? I said, no. He said, you will not be a wave anymore. I said, what? I am a wave. I don't believe you. He said, no, you're not wave. I said, then what am I? He said, you are water. Notice what is Vedanta saying? You are not this Nama Rupa Bhavahara, name, body, and usage, function. We are not that. You are that supreme power which is within you, which is the great masters we're talking about. I say, I don't believe you. I am weak. You and I also say, hey, come on, let's be practical, let's be real. I am this. I get migraines, I get lower back pain, I have my knee problem, I am diabetic, I have a heart patient, or I am very good. I am very good. So this guy who was my friend who was trying to show the shoreline, he said, what a classic person. He's a fool and he leaves me and goes away. Another friend comes. He's a Vedanta friend. I like him. He comes and I said, hi. He said, hi, Robin, why are you looking so worried? I said, you know what? That monkey told me just now, I'm going to die there on that line. I said, really? Really? I'm going to die there? He, without the friend, said, yes, that is true. I said, really? He said, yes. I said, what will happen to me? He said, you'll become water. I said, water? Really? He was also saying, he said, you will? Because that's who you are. I said, where? I'm a wave. He said, you touch yourself, top, bottom, side, inside, everywhere. Put your hands, check your water. I said, really? But listen, I don't want to die. He said, that's possible. I said, wow, what do I have to do? He said, become still. Still, Shantam. Imagine, middle of the ocean, the wave becomes still. What will happen to the wave now? It becomes what? The ocean. You cannot discriminate or demarcate now that this was the wave. It's spread all over the ocean now. You can't outline it, no? Unless there is movement and something. Imagine it becomes silent. You can't make out. So now, just by being silent, being still, I have become the ocean. What does that mean? I've become, let's take metaphorically, though oceans have limit, I've become infinite, big like the ocean. So the moment you and I learn to be still, we get onto another domain. And then this material world which we all are ready for, sickness, disease, we don't want it. We don't want pain, we don't want fights, we don't want quarrel, we don't want bad relationship. We want everybody to say something nice about us. Those bad things go away and beautiful things happen. And then what happens? You will find, look at the great saints, Mother Teresa, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Paramahamsas, Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Guru Gobind Singh, anyone you can think of. Muhammad, all got a beautiful smile of peace within them. You and I will reach that. Right now we are on that journey. Once from Delhi, one television crew went down to do filming of north of Gangotri called Tapuvani. Very cold, throughout the year it's frozen. Very cold. There are lots of Indian saints and sadhus who continue to live there throughout the year. So this television crew wanted to show to the people that how these people lived. So they carried their generator, a little TV screen and the camera, and they went up. And there is this Swamiji who had a little ashram, and there were disciples with him, monks who were under his training of Vedanta training. So the TV crew went up and the director said, Maharaj, I want to do a little filming of you and take it and show it to the people how you are sacrificing your comfort for the world, for the people, because their blessings come to you and me. Don't worry, Corona is going to go away very soon. Today, Phoenix Mall is like a story. Don't worry, soon. I think by end of this month, June, onward you will see the change. Certainly by end of July or 15th of August, it will change totally. I get this message. Let's see what happens. It will become a story. You will talk to your children and grandchildren, maybe 5-10 years. Do you know what happened when COVID-19 happened? It will become like that. Just like that. So, this TV crew, let's get back to that story, wanted to ask. Maharaj says, what is that thing? He's never seen a TV camera. He said, I'll show you. While coming, I took filming of Gangotri. In a way, Ganga is starting. Gomukhi, Gangotri. He said, I've taken some film, I'll show it to you. See, cranked up the generator, put on the TV screen, and he showed. And there is river Ganga coming out of Gomukhi and making noise and churning and coming down and going down. You could hear it. Maharaj said, "Arey wah, ye kya hai? Ganga hai?" He said, "Yeah." So what Maharaj did, he took his lota, the little glass metal pot, gave it to the director. He said, "Thoda sa pani do na, hum piyenge." The director laughed. He said, "Maharaj, ye dikhta hai, asliyat pe nahi hai." The Maharaj, who knew everything, the great saintly person, he stood up and he took all his monks and he said, "See, all this mountain, this forest, this earth, this land, the river, the ocean, these planets, वो सब दिखता है, असलियत पे नहीं है. This body is not there. There's something else within you. That is the power. To understand this, it will take a little time. Come and meet us, talk to us sometime. I'll show it to you. It is there. It is true. Yours and my joy is to discover that from the children. That is why Vedanta with IB. IB, after hearing this, they wrote down in that message, they say, please share the wisdom, the standards and the practices that you're doing over here with every IB school in the world. They've written it down. Unbelievable report. I believe it's because of the power of Vedanta, all of your prayers and our children's tremendous power of truth. Let's hold on to that. But to achieve this and proceed with this, something has to happen. One more story. There is this farmer, alone. No mommy, daddy, no husband, wife, no children. He used to live in his hut, go for farming in the morning and come back. Now he used to keep his little roti and little fruits and all covered up. There was a monkey on the tree. This monkey will come down and the farmer would leave and he'd go quietly ransack everything and take away the fruits, banana, eat them and go. Naturally, the farmer, like you and me, got very bugged. He tried his best to catch that monkey. He couldn't. Now, as you know, we always go to a wise person. So he went to a wise monk. And higher the monk lives, the better the monk is. This is what we know and believe, no? So he went up the mountain and met the monk. He said, "Sir, Maharaj, please help me. That monkey is eating up my life." So Maharaj said, "Okay." He gave him an idea. He said, "Go and do it." He said, "How? That's all?" He said, "That's all. Just see." So what did he do, He bought a big jar, glass jar, with the neck very small and then widened. Big jar with a small neck and no cover also. The Maharaj told the farmer, "You put the bananas one by one inside, whatever you want to put inside, and leave it there." He said, "Not even cover up, tie it up?" He said, "No, nothing is required." Farmer was surprised. "Okay, let's see." He left it and went for his farming. Monkey came. Monkey put his hand inside and caught the banana and tried to take out. Imagine, thin neck. When he makes a fist is stuck on the neck. Can't take his hand out. He's trying his best. Heavy jar, he cannot even break it. He's screeching and trying to pull out his hand. Can't take out his hand. Think. All he has to do is let go the banana, his hand will come out. But he's not letting go the banana, he's holding on to it. And he's suffering. Farmer has come back. He takes his big danda and is beating at the monkey at the back. And the monkey is screaming. monkey won't let go the banana. Sir, ma'am, divine mothers, I worship you all, divine mother. You're the mother of all. And the big backbone, the father, and these beautiful, powerful children. We have to let go those banana. That banana which makes us get stuck and suffering and sickness and disease. You know, with the divine grace, 50 plus years, 51 years plus, I have not fallen sick one day. And I believe I'm not great. I believe we all are great. All we have to do is little practice. Be still every day. Learn little more. Come, meet us. Let go the banana. Bananas are those things which makes us small, makes us limited, makes us forget the strength is within, makes us forget Prajnanam Brahman. The Brahman is within me. That supreme power is within. The Western science wise, the gift is within you. Notice even I, birthday, we are going to get gifts, no? Think. You get this Apple 11 greatest beautiful mobile or an iPhone or a Samsung 10 Plus. You got this mobile box. Notice what we do. We take out the box, take the mobile, and we keep the box away in case required. We forget about the box. But you and I, what we're doing, we're forgetting the mobile inside. We're forgetting the gift inside. We are so thrilled with the wrapped up gift. Like this body, like this name, like the status, like the symbol. We've forgotten what is inside. That gift package. What is the gift inside? We have forgotten. Let's take up the journey. Give this gift to our kids. I remember my father to be early morning is to make sure we get up all, we have 5 brothers and a sister. 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 we had to go out and go out for run and practice and training. 2 of my brothers, gold medalist, Olympic, Arjuna Award winner. I joined Indian Air Force. And you know what? 3 hours we had to do practice every day, Sunday was a holiday. At the end of the practice every day, he will have a 100 meters dash for fun. I was the 4th amongst them. With the divine grace, my father loved me a lot. And I was also the youngest one. So I suppose he wanted to encourage me. And we will start the race. As we start, father used to say, everybody ready? Anyway, even if you try, he's going to win. He meaning me. I'm going to win. Because I was the youngest, I suppose he wanted to encourage me. And I remember I used to really work. But how can I beat my brothers? They were 6 years, 5 years, 4 years elder to me. But because father said he's going to win, so what they would do, my brothers, as we were approaching father, we had to go and touch him. I still remember. They will slow down intentionally so that I could go ahead and touch my father. And I would do it and I used to say, did it, I've done it. And father used to say, see, I told you he will win. And they used to smile. They knew the secret. I didn't know. I want you to know this. I never forgot this message. That if I try, I will win. And in my life today, I'm 77 now. I realize I never give up. And we always win. Winning just doesn't mean get money or name or fame or property, but make it come true what we are taking it out. My prayers for all of you and tons of love, and may the Divine Mother's prayers and the best wishes come to all of you. May you be specially protected. Give that message to the children. You can.